Hello everyone. Today we will be discussing the problems of exercise 11.1 of chapter 11 conic sections. So starting with the problem, number 1 is you have to find out the equation of the circle with center is given, radius is given. Now you know that the equation with center h comma k and radius r is x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square equal to r square. So replacing these values there, you will get the required equation of the circle. Okay. Here h comma k is given to be 0, 2 and r is given to be 2. And what is the equation of circle? Equation of the circle is x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square is equal to r square. Replacing values, h with 0, you will get x minus 0 the whole square plus y minus 2 the whole square is equal to 2 square. That is, this will give you x square plus here expanding, you will get y square minus 4y plus 4 is equal to 4. You can cancel these two, both are in the opposite side with same sign. So, you will get x square plus y square minus 4y is equal to 0. So, this is your equation of the circle with center 0, 2 and radius 2. Question number 2 is you have to find out the equation of the circle with center minus 2, 3 and radius 4. Again here you have h, k as minus 2, 3 and radius r as 4. Now starting with the equation of the circle, standard equation of circle is x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square is equal to r square. Replacing the values, you will get x minus of minus 2 will give you x plus 2 the whole square plus here you have y minus 3 the whole square equal to r square, which is 4 square. This is x square plus 4x plus 4 plus y square minus 6y plus 9 is equal to 16. So first writing x square term, then y square term, then x term which is plus 4x, then y term which is minus 6y, then remaining constants. Here you have plus 4 plus 9 minus 16 equal to 0, and together this will give you x square plus y square plus 4x minus 6y. This will give you minus 3 equal to 0. Okay. So you can see that it is actually in the general form. We are starting with the standard form and reaching the general form of the equation of the circle. Third question is center is given to be 1 by 2, 1 by 4 and radius is 1 by 12. That is h is 1 by 2, k is 1 by 4 and r is 1 by 12. So equation of the circle is x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square is equal to r square. So you will get x minus half the whole square plus y minus 1 by 4 the whole square is equal to 1 by 12 the whole square. Here again what you will get x square plus 1 by 4, 1 by 2 the whole square, okay, 1 by 2 the whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab plus y square, again this will give you plus 1 by 4 the whole square minus 2 into y into 1 by 4 is equal to 1 by 144. The square of 12 is 144. Now here x square is the first term, second one 1 by 4, here you will get minus x alone plus y square plus 1 by 16 minus 1 by 2y is equal to 1 by 144. Now taking the cross multiplication, that is 144 is coming here, so that this will become 144 into x square plus 1 by 4 minus x plus y square plus 1 by 16 minus 1 by 2y is equal to 1. Now multiplying 144 with each of the terms, you will get 144x square, then y square term which is again 144y square. Now you have 144, okay, x again, this is x square term, y square term, then x term will again 144 into x, it will become minus 144x. Then y term will be 144 by 2 into y. Okay, 144 by 2 is giving you 72. So it is minus 72y. Now you have constant, that is 144 into 1 by 4 will give you 36. So it is plus 36, and 144 into, you have 1 by 16. Okay, divided by 16 will give you 9, plus 9 equal to 1. So here again, what you are getting, these two. So we will take like this, 144y square minus 144x minus 72y. And here again you have 36 plus, this will become 8. So 36 plus 8 will give you 44. Okay. Now, instead of stopping here, if you have anything in common throughout, you can take it out and cancel it. Okay. So we can see that you have 1 time 2, again you can take 2, or else you take 4 out. So that this will become 36x square plus 36y square minus 36x minus, after taking 4, what you are getting, this will become 18y, and here it is 11 equal to 0. So that 4 is going to the right hand side because it is 0. You are getting it to be 36x square plus 36y square minus 36x minus 18y plus 11. So since it is 11, you don't have anything in common, so you can stop here. So this is the equation of the circle. Question number 4 is center with 1, 1 and radius with root 2. So the value is given and you have to find out the equation. H is given to be 1, K is 1 and R is root 2. Starting with equation of the circle, standard equation of the circle, you will have x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square is equal to r square. Replacing the values, you will get x minus 1 the whole square plus y minus 1 the whole square equal to root 2 the whole square. So this will become x minus 1 the whole square will give you after expansion as x square minus 2x plus 1 plus y square minus 2y plus 1 is equal to root 2 the whole square is 2. Now writing first x square term, then y square term, then x term, then y term, and 1 plus 1, 2 you have equal to 2. So that these two get cancelled and your equation becomes x square plus y square minus 2x minus 2y equal to 0. Simple. Question number 5 is center is given to be minus a minus b and radius is root of a square minus b square. So h is minus a, k is minus b and r is root of a square minus b square. Equation of the circle is x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square is equal to r square. Replacing the values, you will get x minus of minus a, so it will become x plus a the whole square plus y minus of minus b, which is y plus b the whole square equal to root of a square minus b square the whole square. Expanding this, you will get x square plus 2ax plus a square plus y square plus 2by plus b square is equal to root and square will give you the term alone, that is a square minus b square in the right hand side. Now writing the first term x square, then y square term, then x term which is 2ax, then y term which is 2by, then you have plus a square plus b square equal to a square minus b square. That means the same sign term can be cancelled, that is a square can be cancelled, and this minus b square will come here, it will become plus b square, so that the equation becomes x square plus y square plus 2ax plus 2by plus b square which is 2b square equal to 0. Okay. Next is you have to find out the center and radius of the given circles. So first question, that is question number 6 is x plus 5 the whole square plus y minus 3 the whole square equal to 36. Now we will compare this with the standard form of the equation. Equation of the circle is x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square equal to r square. Now comparing this with this one, that means the given thing, comparing 1 with 2, we get, just see, x minus of, when you write this as x minus of, it should be written as minus 5. So h is giving you the value minus 5. And comparing with this term, you can see that instead of k, you have 3 here. So k is equal to 3. And what about r square? R square is 36. That means it is 6 square. So you can say r is 6. Therefore, the center is, how will you write center? Here the center is h comma k is the center and r is the radius. So comparing with that, you will get center is minus 5 comma 3 and radius is 6. This is your standard form, so it is very easy to compare and write. Okay. Seventh question is x square plus y square minus 4x minus 8y minus 45 equal to 0. Now you can see that this is not in the standard form. So there are two methods or two ways to do this or to find out the center and radius. That is, one thing is you can just make or change this into the standard form, that is x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square equal to r square form. Or else you can just compare this with the general equation of the circle and get the radius and center. So I am just following firstly in this problem with the general form, comparing with the general form. Okay, the general form or the general equation of a circle is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0, where you have the center is equal to minus g comma minus f and radius is root of g square plus f square minus c, right? That we have already discussed. Now we will just compare this with this equation so that we can get g, f and c. These are the three constants which we need to find out. Okay, so I'm comparing with the general form. This is equation number 1, let it be equation number 2. Comparing 1 and 2, what we get? See here, x coefficient you can compare here because x square y square are same. You have x coefficient to be 2g here and here it is minus 4. So you can compare and get 2g is minus 4. And this will give you what is g equal to. So g is equal to minus 4 by 2 or minus 2. Okay, g is minus 2. Now again comparing this term, that is y term, you will get 2f as the coefficient of y and here it is minus 8. So you are getting 2f is equal to minus 8 or f is equal to minus 8 by 2 which is minus 4. So you got g and f. Now when you get g and f, minus g comma minus f will give you the center. Okay, and now you have to find out c also. Just compare and tell me what is c. Just see, negative 45 because here it is plus c. So this negative should also be taken with c. Okay, so you got all the three things, three unknowns. Therefore, the center is minus g comma minus f. Replace, you will get minus g will be minus of minus 2 which is 2 comma minus of minus 4 4. So this is center. Now what will be radius? Radius is equal to root of g square plus f square minus c, which is equal to root of minus 2 the whole square plus minus 4 the whole square plus minus c, right? And c is negative 45. So it will be minus minus plus 45. Or you can just replace like this, minus of minus 45, which is equal to root of, this will give you 4 plus 16. This will become again plus. So how much you are getting? In total, you are getting it to be 65. That is root of 65 is the radius. So you got the center and the radius r. Okay. Now for the same problem, if I am using the other method, that is in order to make this in the standard form, x minus something the whole square plus y minus something the whole square equal to something square, that is r square form, what I will do is I will use completing the square method. That means first I will take the x terms together, then y terms together, and the constant to the other side, right? X terms, y terms, and the constant to the other side. Now I'm just trying to make this as a whole square term. For that, what I need to do, I have to take the coefficient of x, take the half, take the whole square of that. That means square of half the coefficient of x should be added to both the sides, or you can say added and subtracted in the same side. So what I have is x square minus 4x is there. The half of 4 is 2. 2 square is 4. So I'm just adding 4. When I'm adding here, I have to add the same thing in the right hand side also, in order to make the equation not to be altered. Okay, this is equal to sign, this will be same if you have same quantity to be added on the both sides. Okay, so let it be here. Now y term, again y square minus 8y, the coefficient of y is 8. Take the half of 8, which is 4, and 4 square you have to add both sides. 4 square is 16. Either you can write it as 2 square and 4 square itself, or you can make it as 4 and 16. Okay, I'm just writing here as 4 square. Why, I'll tell you. Here what I have added, 16, right? Here 16, here 16, here 4, 4. So no change in this equation. Now I can write this as, this is actually what, a square minus 2ab plus b square form. So I can write it as a minus b. For the ease of writing this 2, I have written this as 2 square. Okay, here you will have y. Again, this will determine what sign should be in between the two terms. If it is negative, here it is negative. If the middle term was positive, here it will be positive. That means the x, coefficient of x sign will decide what here have to come. So here you will have y minus 4 the whole square equal to, the addition of this is giving you 65, right? Now the right hand side can be written as root 65 the whole square, because you don't have 65 to be the square of any number. So you can just write root of that number the whole square if you don't have any number like which is a square of some other number. Okay, so if this is x minus 2 the whole square plus y minus 4 the whole square is equal to root 65 the whole square. Now you can compare this with the standard form. Comparing this with the standard form, this is x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square equal to r square. We get h is equal to 2, k is equal to 4, and r is equal to root 65. Therefore, the center is 2, 4, that is h, k, and the radius is root 65. So you are getting the same thing in either of the ways. Which one is easy, you can just follow. Okay. 8th question is x square plus y square minus 8x plus 10y minus 12 equal to 0. Again, comparing this with the general equation of circle, that is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. We get 2g is equal to coefficient of x minus 8. So this will give you g as minus 4. Now 2f coefficient of y is equal to 10. So you'll get f is equal to 5. Therefore, you can write the center as, what is the center for this form? Minus g comma minus f. You will get it to be minus of minus 4, 4 comma minus 5 is the center. Now for the radius, the formula is root of g square plus f square minus c. It will be minus 4 the whole square plus 5 square minus c is, how much you are getting c as, comparing you will get minus 12. So minus of minus 12. So that this is equal to root of 16 plus 25 plus 12. So you are getting it to be root of 53. So the radius is root 53 and center is 4 comma minus 5. Question number 9 is 2x square plus 2y square minus x equal to 0. Again, in order to compare, we should have the coefficient of x square and y square should to be 1. So first what we are doing is dividing throughout by 2 in order to make the coefficient of x square and y square 1. So you will get x square plus y square, and here you will get by 2, right? So it is minus 1 by 2x equal to 0. Now you can compare this with the general form. Comparing this equation with x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0, we get 2g is equal to, just compare the coefficient of x, it is minus 1 by 2, right? And 2f is equal to, you don't have anything as a coefficient of y, so it is 0, and c also you don't have, it is 0. So from here you will get g is equal to minus 1 by 4, f is 0 and c is also 0. Therefore, the center will be minus g comma minus f, which will give you minus of minus 1 by 4, which is 1 by 4, comma f is 0, so minus f is also 0. So the center is 1 by 4 comma 0. Now what will be radius? Radius is equal to root of g square plus f square minus c, which will give you root of 1 by 4 the whole square plus 0 square minus 0. It's equal to root of 1 by 4 the whole square, which is equal to 1 by 4. So the radius is 1 by 4 and center is 1 by 4 comma 0. Question number 10 is, find the equation of the circle passing through the points 4 comma 1 and 6 comma 5 and whose center is on the line 4x plus y equal to 16. So generally your equation of the circle is what you will say, x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square equal to r square. So there what we have to find out equation of the circle, that means h, k and r are the unknowns which we have to find out, and we are given 3 conditions in the question. That means we have to find out 3 unknowns and 3 conditions are there that will help us to find out the constants. Okay, sorry, the unknowns. Okay, so let's start with the equation of the circle. The equation of the circle is x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square equal to r square. Okay, so this is what we need to get with h, k and r's value. Now what is given? Since the circle passes through, just see, passing through the point 4 comma 1. So since the circle 1 passes through 4 comma 1, what we can say, we can replace x and y with these values 4 and 1. Okay, we have 4 minus h the whole square plus, instead of y you can use 1 minus k the whole square equal to r square. Equation number 2. Okay, now again you have one more point through which the line or the circle passes. So since equation number 1 passes through 6 comma 5, we have 6 minus h the whole square plus 5 minus k the whole square equal to r square. Now you just see second and third equation both have the right hand side as r square. So we can thus equate the left hand side also. From equation number 2 and 3 we get 4 minus h the whole square plus 1 minus k the whole square is equal to 6 minus h the whole square plus 5 minus k the whole square. Solving this, you will get an equation containing h and k. And again, since the center is lying on this, you can replace x and y with h and k, so that you will get another equation in h and k. Solving them, you can find out what is h and k. Okay, so here you will get 4 square 16 plus h square minus 8h plus 1 plus k square minus 2k is equal to 36 plus h square. Here you will get minus 12h plus 25 plus k square minus 10k. So that you can cancel h square, k square from both the sides. Now you just see this is minus 8h and minus 12h come here as 12h, so that you will get 4h. Okay, next for the coefficient of k, you have minus 2k here, minus 10k will come here as plus 10k, so that you will get plus 8k, and 16 plus 1 17 here. Here you have 36 plus 25, altogether you are getting is equal to 36 plus 25 minus 17. Okay, so that you will get 4h plus 8k is equal to how much you will get? It's 44. Okay, 44. So this is equation number 4. Okay, now again, since the center lies on the, what is center? The center h comma k lies on 4x plus y equal to 16, that is lies on the line 4x plus y equal to 16, you can just replace the value of x and y with h and k. We have 4h plus k is equal to 16. So this will be your equation number 5. Now solving these two, you can get the value of h and k. So solving the two, that is 4h plus 8k is equal to 44 and 4h plus k is equal to 16. By either of the method, I am using elimination here. So you will get 8k minus k will give you 7k is equal to, here you will get 28. That means you are getting k is equal to 4. Now replacing the value of k in any of the equations will give you your h value. So if it is, this is your 5th equation, this is 4th one. So put k equal to 4 in equation number 5, what you will get? 4h is equal to 16 minus 4, or you will get 16 minus 4 is 12. So 4h equal to 12, or h is equal to 3 you are getting. Therefore you got the center, right? Therefore the center is 3 comma 4. Now you want to get r. Again you can replace in any of the equations, that is in either second one or third one, to get, that is the value of h and k you can replace, and you can get what is r square. Okay, so suppose I am taking equation 2. Now in equation 2, put h equal to 3 and k equal to 4 in equation number 2. What you will get? 4 minus h is 3, 4 minus 3 the whole square, plus 1 minus 4 the whole square equal to r square. That means here you are getting 1 square, which is 1, plus 4, this will give you minus 3 the whole square is 9, so that you are getting your r square as 10. We need only r square because the equation has equal to r square. No need to find out r and then replace. Okay, now we will replace these values which we got in the first equation. So putting value of h as 3, k 4 and r square as 10 in this equation, what you will get? X minus h is 3, x minus 3 the whole square, plus y minus 4 the whole square is equal to 10. Again we will make it in general form, that is this is the standard form. We are just simplifying this. So you will get x square plus 9 minus 6x plus y square plus 16 minus 8y equal to 10, or x square plus y square minus 6x minus 8y. Here it is 9, 16, and this will come here minus, so plus 9 plus 16 minus 10 equal to 0. So that you are getting x square plus y square minus 6x minus 8y plus 15 equal to 0. So this is the equation of the circle.